by the line, having a hole there. I mean,
that's another thing right there. You
want to give them credit all day. And we did have a request, try to get the cheerleaders in on the camera tonight a little bit. We're sitting on. There was no power on the visitor side.
It's gonna be a little tough.
It's gonna be tough tonight to get them in. If they do anything at halftime, we will get them in on some camera action. But if we cannot get them this week, we will have them next week. Cole Henry's got this thing teed up. Looks like a pretty good kick, and he's gonna field it at about the 25-yard line.
Try to stay on that sideline over there. He's gonna get good wrap-up tackle right there. Whoever it was, looked like Woody kind of converged, and look, Cam Flowers kind of came down with good contact.
He didn't pick up, but about 2, 3. Going to start at the 27, 28.
Kind of like to see how they go, keep it up like they did the last drive. I mean, the first play picked up that good 6 yards, and then you got the offsides going the first down. And after that, Dragons really trying to shut it down.
Yeah. Pinister. All right, tell us when to come in. We're live here from Cabe Field. Junction City defense stood strong there on that first possession, and we got a fumble. Brady Pinister, I believe, picked it up, and then we ran one play from the 34, and Brady Pinister was able to scamper to pay dirt on a long touchdown.
And then very next play, he wraps up for a big hit right here.
Picked up 4.
About 3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah, but Pinister come across the field and laid a pretty good lick. This is the second defensive possession. Going to try to go over that right field again. That was a good tackle there, wrapping up. I'm trying to see who that was.
He got low right there.
That was Leewood. No, that's Hudson.
Hudson with the tackle.
You know, he's really kind of flying around the field these last couple weeks, too. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short. This is where you want to see Deuce kind of pin the ears back. And
they're going to do a little bit more of a heavy set right there to the left side. He
falls on the ground. He's going to take a loss of about 2.
It's going to make it 4th down right here. Decision time already early for Gurdon.
This deep on their side, you got to bring out the punt team, D-Wood.
I mean, after that last one right there, run beforehand, you kind of got good yardage. But, I mean, like you said, it's this side still early.
They're riding behind their horse. That's Dickens on that left side. Ball talked about him, said he's their bread and butter, you know, running behind.
Make sure you get everybody off the field. I'm going to tell you right here, Brandon, this punter, he was doing pretty decent warm-up, so I think we might have a chance to return right here.
No.
Kind of off to the sideline. But Dom,
he's going to pick it up.
Slipped down.
That was at about the 33.
I'll tell you right now, Dominique Grimes is going to try to make a play any way he can.
Yeah, you've seen him make it. He caught a touchdown pass, and then he's had a punt return the last 2 weeks, right?
I believe, yeah. Hampton game, it didn't matter.
We couldn't get the defense from stealing all the glory last week. And if you're hearing all this, we got cowbells all around us, and I know it's loud. Try to bear with us. We got the same formation, Twins on this side, Dom far side, Pinister in the backfield. Hankton's got it, low snap. He's going to keep it, get around that initial guy, Hankton.
You got to hold on to the ball right there.
Yeah, he's about a 14-yard carry.
Still just kind of holds it out to the side right there. Very dangerous, but
he's been better after that first, week?
First game against Harmony Grove right there.
Had the big turnover, but he still kind of carries it out a little bit, and it kind of worries you. But
he's so lethal with his legs.
Yes, he is. I mean, it's nice to have a kid like Lamontre Hankton. At the 48-yard line on Junction City side of the field, same formation. You got Owens and Woody on this side, Dom far side. He's going to fake the handoff to Pinister. He's going to try to get around that corner. Drifting. He's going to get around it. There's a big block over there by Hudson.
Huge block.
Woo! He's still going. Wrap it up. I don't know how it happens. They wanted the block, they wanted the blind side, but I think it looked good. Second and 1 after the busted play. Hankton's going to drop back. He's going to hit Owens. Owens makes a guy miss. Owens wraps it up. The big gain down to about the About the 16.
Been that steady, sure-handed player for you all year.
The junior.
Comes up with another big play.
Good pass there by Hankton.
Which last series, they kind of gave Dom a lot of space over there, but now they kind of give him a little bit more press. And the safety help a little bit more over the top.
Same formation. We come out with that twins, and you got Dom far side, Pinister in the backfield with Hankton. He's going to drop back. He's shuffling his feet, trying to get around that outside defender. Throws it off. That's the one. It's a good pass right over the defender to Owens.
Kind of left it up. The defender kind of misplayed the ball, but, I mean, that was a good ball right there, thrown right over the top. Kind of still led Owens a little bit towards that
Yeah, he
corner.
led him just enough. I mean, if you're sitting here nitpicking it, you throw it about 2 yards deeper. But he put it where it needed to be.
Exactly.
Owens made the catch. Touchdown Junction City. That is 12-0, 4:59 left here in the first quarter. We're going to go for 2 after had kind of a little mistiming on the PAT last time. Cole wasn't able to get a good leg into it.
Might be going for 2, it looked right here.
Pinister's going to line up at the direct snap. He's going, didn't get any blocking there.
We didn't have any.
I don't think the line was set or something because nobody.
Well, I think Hankton was supposed to be out on the field. He kind of went over expecting a PAT attempt.
Yeah, I say, okay. We're going to take 30 seconds, and we'll be back. It's 4:59, 12-0, Junction City on top. Mr. Automatic set to tee this thing up. It's as quiet as it's been all night, D-Wood.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Waiting on the whistle. He's got it. Here he goes. We're set to kick this thing off.
Good
Pretty good
little
little
sky
spot
kick,
there.
about the same spot.
He's going to bounce.
Let
He's
it
going to
hit.
get it. Got that
Wrapped him
initial
up right
hit.
there. It's going to pick up maybe about 2 yards after contact.
I was
But
trying to see who got that initial hit. I thought it was – I see Lee coming, but there
so
was –
you got Baker at the bottom of it right there, and again, that's Woody.
Woody, Lee, and Baker were the 3 Dragons in on the tackle. Gurdon, here early, they've tried to go to that left side every time. They're going to get behind number 53, Mr. Dickens, and they're going to try to get, 4 or 5 yards of carry.
Yeah, so far it looked like the inside run hadn't really been there for them. When they got out to the edge, it had a little bit more success. But, it's kind of, I don't know, you're going to have to hit a pass at some point if you're Gurdon.
Yeah, because, our offenses look pretty good. You got to score points against this Junction City offense. Junction City team in general. Junction City's defense has been very hard the last few weeks to score on. Credit them. And they're stacking that side. They're going to try to go on the other side.
Blew it
Jordan
up right
Banks.
there. Banks come in.
Was there anybody else or was it solo?
Banks came in there and shot in quick.
Banks, the junior. Just feel like this Dragon team is loaded with underclassmen, D-Wood.
Yeah, they are, man. The future's bright right there, and especially, you got underclassmen and then you got a nice freshman class. You got a lot to look forward to if you're a Junction fan.
You should add Jay Tolles back to that mix next year. It's kind of scary to think about Baker, Henry, Tolles, and Banks on that defensive front next year for teams. And Deuce.
There's going to be a lot of good edge rushing.
2nd and 13. Ball's at about the 27.
Got 6 seconds on the play clock. We're going to call timeout here.
We're going to step away 30 seconds with them. We'll be right back. 2nd and 13, kind of a pivotal play here, D. Wood. You'd like to see Baker, one of those front men, just kind of get back to the quarterback. It's kind of, you kind of keep waiting on them to throw the ball right here.
Yeah, they're going to shotgun. I definitely feel like that's what they're about to try to do at least.
They got the pass out earlier. Larry was right on it and stripped him.
It's kind of a slower pass getting out to the perimeter.
They're going to try to get out here. Baker
really stretching it out.
Lee come across the field, was able to push him out.
Yeah, Larry kind of tried to go low, kind of ducked his head and lost sight of where the runner was going. That's going to be a pickup of about 6.
Yeah, 5-6 yards there. It's going to bring up a manageable 3rd down if you're Gurdon, 3rd and 7. See what they can dial up. I mean, you kind of keep just waiting on that pass. This is where I'm watching number 18, Jordan Banks. If they take too long, you know what's fixing to happen.
They kind of got extra blocking to that side right there with the tight end and the H-back.
You got to watch Baker, too. There's Banks.
Shoots
explodes.
right there. Baker coming.
Baker's on the other side. The ball's kind of up.
It's going to hit. He had 3 dragons right there between Singleton, Penister, and Lee trying to get the interception, but it found ground somehow.
I couldn't see it from my angle, D. But I didn't know if one of them picked it or not. I was looking for number 5. He seems to find it the last few weeks.
Well, he's
6 interceptions, I believe, the last
6
3.
interceptions, 2 strips for touchdowns. He's been on fire on the defensive side of the ball.
Had a touchdown called back against Smackover on the interception at the end.
Shouldn't have been called back.
Yeah, I didn't like that one. Let's see if we can get a – it's going to get all the way to Dom. He's not going to be able to return this one.
He wants to, though.
Yeah, he wants to bad. Junction City will start at about the 40-yard line, their side of the field. Gives the offense more room to work, D. Wood. You've seen the offense on the field twice now. The first time you got to see them very briefly, the Penister 34-yard touchdown run. Second drive, we went a little more pass heavy. Hankton picked up a couple with his legs. Was able to hit the strike to Owens. What do you look for here? You look for him to go back to the run?
Yeah, I think they're going to try to go back to the run right here. Maybe even try to get Dom. I mean, look at the space over here. It's a good 10, 11 yards off.
I think they're getting Dom the football right here. Get him involved. He's going to hand to Penister. Penister hits the hole, wrapped up by 3 men. It won't. Brady Penister for the 2-yard loss. Had a couple blocks on that left side that didn't get picked up, and Penister was hit pretty quick.
Yeah, it looked like we might. I like to see old Dom right here on a go right here, maybe a little double move action.
Hankton's back. He's going to throw it. There's Dom. Dom's got it. Dom's going to get around to his blocker. Dom's got a couple guys to beat. Dom cuts back, spins out of one. Still going. Is he down?
On his feet.
He's still on his feet.
Going to get to about the 16-yard line.
If I had $1 for every time I've said Dom or Hankton have shed a tackle this year, made a guy miss, probably wouldn't be here talking to you.
One man does not make a tackle on Dominique
you're
Grimes.
not tackling him. Big pickup there all the way down to about the 27, isn't it?
So, yeah, it looks about like the 27-yard line.
Same formation. He's going to fake the handoff. Montre's going to take off. He is going to
very good
lower
read.
his shoulder. Good tackle there. Down to about the 15.
Kind of crashed down right there, and he saw him kind of crash down. The running back pulls the ball and hits that hole quick.
You've seen Montre go around guys, over guys. That time he was going through it, and the defender made the right move there. Because if he'd have pulled out the hurdle move, he was in pay dirt.
Sitting here about 2 minutes left, scores 12-0. Dragons trying to get on the board again.
Going to bring Woody and fakes the motion. He's got Penister. He's going to hit Woody in stride. Woody wasn't able to stay on his feet. Made the catch.
Good
right
handle.
There, good hands by Woody.
Considering the contact came right there soon after, that's a good catch.
Good hands there by number 5, Woody Grimes. Down to about 7.
I mean, you're kind of thankful defensive player kind of missed on that tackle because it could have came through with a big hit.
Same formation. Hankton in the gun alongside him, Brady Penister. They're bringing the blitz. They didn't pick up that Pinister on that side. He's got one guy to make miss. He's dragging him. He's down to about the 3-yard line. Good credit Gurdon in the open field, man. Those tackles, that's good tackles.
Yeah, that's good tackles. Number 20 right there. That's the second time in a row right there between tackling on Woody right there and then Pinister.
That's 1st and goal. $40 left in the first quarter. It's 12-0 Junction City knocking on the door again. Well, the Cowbells picked the right spot to sit, B-Wood.
It's got to calm down at some point.
One way to calm that down is Lamontre Hankton down to the 1.
I'll tell you something I'd like to see right here, Brennan, that we ain't seen in a while is heavy formation.
I've been kind of wondering when that was coming out. We have not used that in.
So we're going to see a little bit of a tush push right here, Brennan. False start right there. You can't get started like that if you're the right guard.
Whatever we can do.
Oh, they're going to say encroachment.
Whatever we can do to get these Cowbells quiet.
Offsides is going to be the call.
Tried to jump the middle. I mean, it's
going
almost
to give you
impossible
another little
to
bit,
touch.
half a yard right there. You know, a little bit more of an advantage.
Who's he got under? Hankton? Okay, I see
Hankton
Same
under center got.
Pinister and Woody pushing.
We'll call a timeout here.
We're going to take 30 seconds with them. We'll be right back. That's into the first quarter. We're going to take a minute. We'll be back. 12-0. Junction knocking on the door again. Getting ready to get this second quarter underway. Junction City still on the 1-yard line. Same formation in it, D-Wood.
Yeah, coming out the same formation, tush push look.
Gurdon not giving up on it. They got a guy split way to the left and the right, trying to crash down on it.
That's not going to work.
And he is in for the end zone. That is the 1-yard rush from Hankton.
Kind of made it look like Jalen Hurts back there.
Yeah, I don't
understand
that formation defensively.
Moving the defender out there, it's not
on each side. You got him on 5-6 yards off, trying to crash in. And I mean,
that's just taking a player out of the box, in my opinion.
You got the offense still on the field here for the 2-point. First touchdown of the game. Cole didn't have his timing down right. Kind of got there a little early. Ball wasn't down. Then he tried to just kind of pooch it in. Was out to the far right. Second one we went for 2. Pinister was hitting the backfield. This one we're going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, offense never really got out there and got set.
Hankton's going to drop back. He's scanning the field. He gets around one guy. He's going to throw it out there quick. I believe
he caught it in there. He was in the end zone when he caught it.
2-point conversion goes to Woody.
20 to
that
nothing.
Brings it 20-0. 11:56 left in the half. We're just going to stay with y'all on this one. D-Wood, looking ahead, we'll have a home game next week going into the 2 seed this year. Credit this Dragon team, man. These last few weeks, they've looked good.
They have. They turned it around. You know, you kind of took your lumps early in the year against some quality teams and kind of had you'd almost say like a come to Jesus meeting at some of these practices and stuff like that. And they've definitely kind of responded to it. And the season has started to look a lot brighter the last few weeks.
I think it was Manila we were setting up to play in that first round. Don't know much about them, but it will be a home game. I hope everybody shows up to that one and make some noise.
Yeah, definitely need a crowd for playoffs. I mean, it's the last 2 seasons been first round exits. You kind of want to get out of that whole habit, and you need the crowd there to support you.
I believe in this team right here. I think we're going to make a pretty good little run. We're gelling at the right time. Cole kicks that off. At about the 25, it's fielded.
Woody
kind of got around him. B. Lee was able to push him out. Pretty good return there.
Yeah, he's going to step out right at the 40.
Yeah, Woody was going for that big lick. Whiffed on it, and then he got another 10, 15 yards.
It kind of just, I don't know. That guy saw number 5 coming right there. He's like, let me get out the way real quick. He made a good little move.
Smart decision. Well, we didn't put up 49 in the first quarter this week.
Was that Cole Hamry at corner? No, that's Caldwell over there, cornerback. Can't tell the difference between 20 sometimes, 2022. I'm going to go to old wishbone right here for Gurdon.
Going to try to go around that outside. Blown up nicely.
Good wrap
Lee
up
was
by
able
Lee.
to.
Lee and Penister.
Ball was out.
He was down, though. He was.
Yeah, so we got Cowbell standing up.
Little Wolfpack click action right here.
2-yard gain. Credit this Byron Jones defense, man. They've answered the bell.
They definitely have. It's
not those bells.
Kind of, yeah, I'm about to say.
See if you can get some pressure here up front. I'm watching Ivy and Deuce. Trying to go around this side.
Ooh, he ran into a wall right there named Jalen Ivy.
And Ivy. Big 6'7", I called his number, and he delivered.
I'm telling you, he ran. That guy, he had pretty good little full head of steam right there and ran into a wall.
Yeah, after what I saw Jalen Ivy do to that squat, I can understand why that kid stopped on the dime.
That kid right there, he is all the potential you could ever need right there, and he's been picking it up the last few weeks.
He's a kid you can lean on this time of year. If 6'7" puts it all together, he's a kid that can carry. You can run behind him any time of the day.
We'll go back to the shotgun here.
3rd and 5. Baker's coming around that side.
Penister got a hand in there and knocked it loose.
4th down. Let's see if we can get a punt return here. It's going to bring, they got Woody back deep. Dom's coming in as well. The Grimes brothers. See if he can kick them one. You like to think that he's not going to if you've watched any tape, D-Wood.
Well, they kind of angled it towards the sidelines, but.
Yeah. I mean, at this point of the season, if you've done your homework, you're not giving them anything, and they're going to give them something. It's going to get deep on him. Safety.
Just get on top of it. That's going to be a touchdown. You got to let those go.
You could tell he was beat on the initial kick. That one really floated up there for him.
That's just a player trying to make a play, but you got to, once it gets on the 10, it's still rolling over your head. You got to let those go.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you get 10 back right there. The way your offense has been going, you got to trust your offense to make the plays of getting the end zone on the opposite side of the field.
The way that ball was rolling, D-Wood, it may have snuck into that end zone for a touchback. High snap, and Banks was able to get a hand on that.
I mean, no good.
Sorry for
the
setup tonight. After the special teams blunder by Junction City, and it was a tough ball. That ball floated up. You can kind of see it from up here. We're 25 foot up. It's easier to tell what the ball's going to do.
Again, that's just the player trying to make a play, but you got to know When we're right there in that situation, you just got to let it go.
I'll give you an illustration. One of the best punt returners in football, Kool-Aid McKinstry, last week,
gosh.
2 weeks ago, before the bye week, had 2 balls go over his head, and kind of like your playmaker, man, he had to let them go.
What are we going to do here, Brennan? You think they're going to kick it deep?
No, absolutely not. I look at that trio back there, and that ball's not going deep. I'm onside kicking it.
Yeah, I mean, you have nothing to lose right here.
Yeah, it's 9:14 left in the half. It's 20-6 Junction City. I'll wait and say it after this play here, what I want to say. He is going to kick it right at Brady Pinister, and he's going to catch it with a full head of speed. Ball's out. I think Gurdon got it.
I can't tell.
Gurdon got it.
Yeah, Gurdon got the ball back. All right, you just need your defense to step up right here.
You got to step up right here.
You got to come up right there. If you're Pinister, I know it's another one trying to make a play right there, but fair catch right there is not going to hurt.
Gurdon will take over the 34-yard line, 33-yard line. Deep inside Junction City territory. This is what we talked about, D-Wood. You're kind of letting them hang in. And
Let them hang around right here.
you don't want to give this crowd anything to be excited about, and they're going to go to the pass. Baker.
Right to Dom.
Right at Dom. Why would you – he tried – I mean, obviously that was a great play by the Junction defense. But what did he see?
There was no play there.
He could have picked up 5-6 yards with his legs.
Probably felt the pressure right there maybe, and he just didn't think he could get away. And threw it right to Dominique Grimes for, I believe that's his second interception on the year.
Third, I believe.
Third, maybe. We got
Our
our stat guy on it.
Producer, Kyle Sellers.
The man has done it all. He drove us up here. He set everything up. We're just talking.
Well, that got the cowbells quiet for a little bit, D-Wood. I'd hit the home run to Dom right here. 8:29 left in the half. Junction City has the football back after the Dominique Grimes interception.
Had all the momentum right there if you're Gurdon.
Oh, man, that was the play. And he could have – that is Dom's third interception of the year. But you could have picked up 5, 6, 7 yards with your legs if you're that quarterback. You got to take what you can get. This Junction City defense is pretty relentless. They've had several turnovers this year. I mean, a lot, actually, forced turnovers. And especially these last few weeks, man, they've really ramped it up back there. I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay.
The ref's kind of out of position right here.
Got trips far
And
side.
they never blew the whistle to start the clock, so it's kind of.
We were going to go for that home run play right there, I believe. Junction City, you'll start. Trying to see where that ball is at. With the 26.
Say right about that, yeah. Right at 26, right between 26 and 25.
Same formation, trips on the far side, Dom on the near side. Hankton's going to look him off, make a couple
Take
guys
off
miss.
running. Oof, they just shorted it.
That's another one right there. Kind of will go the other way. Hankton could have picked up no telling how many with his legs right there. Tried to squeeze one in there to Dom. With the game as close as it is, I wouldn't mind Hankton going in and running down the field for 20, 25 yards there.
No, yeah, that's definitely what you would have liked to have seen right there. But, I mean, he kind of, you know, he's always been the one that kind of look downfield.
Looks to throw it.
Yeah, he's definitely he's
following
run
Pinister.
second quarterback.
And there you go. He runs around that edge and picks up a good 7 yards. Followed his blockers there. He's accounted for 19 touchdowns this year, thrown for 11 and rushed for 8. Pinister knocking on the door. One more touchdown. They'll put him in double digits as well. He's got 9 on 35 carries. That's pretty efficient. See if we can go ahead and quiet these cowbells. Ball's out to number 3. He's got one guy to make miss. Is there any question, D. Wood?
No, there's
face
not.
mask.
Face mask.
He's going to shed that. But flags out. Are you going to – there's two flags
Face
out.
mask, and they're going to probably do something with this tackle right here. The way it came in late.
Are you ever going to tackle that kid one-on-one?
No. No. That's a short, quick answer.
I saw the face mask. I don't know what the back flag was
I don't
about.
know what, maybe it wasn't a horse collar.
No. I definitely saw the face mask.
I guess that's going to be the only call because it wasn't a horse collar tackle.
No. It's going to be from the 45 in Gurdon territory all the way down to 31. Got twins on this side, Dom far side.
Both off the
Safety
line
help
right there.
both.
Hudson is an eligible receiver.
Good point there. Dom's going to try to get a head start. Hankton's going to drop back. He's looking over the middle. Hudson bobbles it. And Hudson's one of those, he got a late start to the season.
Kind of dealt with the injuries early, kind of slowed him in. He's kind of, you can definitely tell he's feeling healthier the last few weeks.
Yeah, and that was a good play design right there because, I mean, Hudson, he's another kid, man, last year he was involved in the offense a lot.
Make sure you get your same formation right here.
Hankton's going to drop out. He's got Pinister on that wheel route. Pinister's got it. Pinister tackled after about a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, right about that, maybe 6, 7.
Pinister's showing good hands this year.
Yeah, you like to see him kind of take a different little route, a little bit closer to the sideline, get you a little bit more space and a little bit more time for the quarterback to get you the ball there. But again, Gurdon has collapsed on the runners each time and made good tackles other than Dominique Grimes. He's just
it's
just hard to do, but they've done a good job of tackling so far.
Twins both sides. Going to bring in Brennan Lee, 17 on the play clock.
Hand off to Woody right here, I believe.
Woody in the backfield. Hankton's going to drop back. He's rolling out to his right. He's got Owens.
We got a flag here. What's this?
Well, I was looking. I didn't see the flag. I saw Owens coming back. I said, my Lord, he's running the wrong way.
Yeah, look, he even said, what is this? False start here is going to be the call.
It's going to back it up 5, bring up a 3rd and 9.
I couldn't tell who it would have been right there, but we've had a problem with false start all year. It's kind of later in the year, you know.
You got to clean it up.
Yeah.
Be honest with you, Wood. We had some early in the year that were huge.
Yes, yeah.
We have cleaned it up a lot. We've gotten better, but
4-down territory right here anyway.
See if we can get these cowbells quieted here.
9 seconds on the play clock.
He's got it. He's going to hand off to Dom. It's the end
Good
around.
block
He's got
right
the
there.
edge. Another big block. Dom all the way down. I'm pretty sure he's right there at the first down, maybe a half-yard shy.
It's a good block by Davis on that far side of the field.
Someone cleaned the clock. Good block. That's kind of a play you haven't seen.
You saw it a couple times against Smackover.
Yeah.
Got in the end zone. Was a game-clinching touchdown.
Yep.
You ain't seen it since, which, I mean, that's one thing you kind of like. It means you got a big playbook here.
A lot of film to watch if you're going to keep up with this offense. Single set on that far side. Played him awful tight. Twins on this side.
Really spread out right here. I almost think it's going to be a run.
No, fake. Sling out to Owens. Didn't get the block he was looking for. Owens stays on his feet, picks up 3 or 4.
Definitely kind of trying to, I mean, like Ball said in the newspaper, you kind of got to depend on the pass a little bit more against Gurdon. They have a good run-stopping defense, but you'd still like to see, I mean, you've been effective through the air so far, but you still like to see a little bit of a ground game be established.
I like to see him throw the ball.
We know, Brendan. Everybody knows.
No, I'm with you here. I'd like to see a handoff to Woody right here and let Woody scamper to this end zone. I'll go ahead and ring his bell.
He hits it
and
hard.
He's got a dragging a couple guys. Devontae Grimes
Trying to
down to about the 10.
hold on with his collar right there. And
Just hold on for dear life, wait for the cavalry to get there. I wouldn't mind seeing Hudson back there get a tote or two.
Like we talked about with Coach Ball in the summer, he said when it gets kind of the colder weather, you're going to see that a little bit more. So far, hadn't went to that well just yet.
Well, it's to the point we talked about it with Coach Ball. I believe it was after the Hampton game. You got so many horses to feed, man.
Yeah,
he's going to get all the way down. He's got one guy to beat. Good tackle. Almost got the tackle.
Almost.
I believe Hankton.
That's number 20 again, man. That kid has been a good
He's a
tackle
good ball
so
player.
far.
Down, right at pay dirt.
Again,
you got so many
horses
horses to feed, D. Wood. It's unlimited riches for this Dragon offense.
Look like we're going to go to the tush push again.
I guess the guy down there like that.
Touchdown again.
And that'll be a touchdown. Who put that in, D-Wood?
Oh, that was Hankton.
That'll be number 20 on the year for him?
Number 20. I've been number 9th rushing touchdown on the year.
Hankton's in the gun. He's looking out to the far side. He's got, that is Hudson.
You like
for the
to see
two-point
that.
conversion. It's 28-6 here with 4:29 left in the half. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Cole Henry getting set to tee this thing up. It's 4:29 left in the half, 28-6 Junction on top.
It's going to be offside. It's going to be the call.
Kind of had several special teams mistakes tonight, D-Wood. That was a thing Coach Ball talked about. It's been great the last few games. Just had a few blunders here early. Cole getting set to tee this thing up from the 35 now.
See, there's a big hole right there, kind of at the 40. I don't know if that's what they're going to try to aim for, but
there's a lot of space.
Cole, kick right there at it.
It's going to bounce right at the 30. He's going to field it at about the 26. He's got some head of steam going.
Good tackle right there by Caldwell.
That's not a collar.
Good wrap-up tackle right there around the shoulders.
Into Junction City territory at about the 40, caught the 48. Good return there. Good touchdown saving tackle by Caldwell there. See what that Junction City defense can do.
Kind of go back to that same formation and start the game out with.
Going to
reverse it.
Ball's on the ground.
Ball. Still on. I think he got back on top of it.
I think he did too. I thought Banks was going to sneak in there, but I think he got back on it.
Banks trying to hold on to it, but I don't think they're going to give it to you, buddy.
He got back on that. Good pursuit by number 18, the junior.
He's been in the backfield all night so far, Brennan.
All year.
All year, yeah. Which if that had been a little bit more of a better transfer right there, it'd probably been big yards.
Space. Yeah, he had some
Looked like
space.
he had a lot of space, like you said.
Right on the Gurdon side of the field. 2nd and 12. Going to get down, try to get around this outside.
Right there. Baker holding on for dear life. Big tackle right there.
Yes, sir, the sophomore.
Going to bring it back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. Maybe, a little bit shorter than that. Pick up a 1, going to leave it 3rd and 11.
49 on Junction City side of the field. Man, that another one that Gurdon just wasn't quite able to hold on to on the initial phase, kind of bobbled the ball around, just kind of slowed him up just enough for Baker to get a hand on him.
Yeah, Baker's done a good job of kind of stretching it out to the sidelines a little bit better. You like to see the safeties and linebackers kind of collapse a little bit better, but again, that's one of the things you have to worry about when you have a single high safety, that secondary run support right there.
Going to try to get the swing out there, and he's got some space. Woody's crashing down. Woody got a hold of him first. Remarcus Singleton cleans that up.
That's gonna
Pretty
be
close to
right
4
here,
down territory.
right
now.
here. I believe it is 4 down territory. It's going to be about a 4th and 5, 4th and 6.
The way that special teams has went, though, D-Wood,
Well, the last touchdown was on that.
I think you're going to have to punt it away.
Your best
They
offense
will.
has been a
Special
punt.
teams, yeah. It's Junction City side of the field at about the 43. You got to stay true
timeout
right
here.
here.
Let's see what the refs got going on here.
I don't know what they're doing. The play clock's still running.
Maybe a sideline warning or something. Changing the clock right here.
2:22 left in the half.
2:32 is what they want to have it.
2:32.
I believe that's what the numbers he put up, if I could see that far. 2:32 is what's on the clock. I guess they kept running the clock after it was tackled out of bounds.
2:32 left in the half. It's just Dom by himself back there to receive this one.
If he gets it clean.
Yeah. He's going to have a shot. And he makes the first guy miss, second guy miss.
He's hit that
You're fixing
sideline.
to see why.
He's gone. Right
good.
on. He's gone, Brennan. Yeah, it's a flag. Going to
Saw
come
the
back,
flag.
it looks like.
He's not going to be happy when he sees it. He shed 2 or 3 tackles, maybe 4 on that one. The flag was over there at about the 30.
It's out right
Glad
there
they
about
picked
the
it up.
19-20.
Oh, I see it down there. It's at the 19, yep.
What are you looking at? The 30, whatever.
I don't know. I was just looking to see where they were all gathered. I was looking for the flag. Got to bring it back.
So we got our producer here complaining about how cold it is, but he's in a room by himself in the warm. That was the producer that said that. For some reason, I'm still only hearing him at my right ear, though.
It's going to bring the Dragon offense on the field. Cameraman Mr. Rocket wants a deep bomb to Dom right here.
I'd like to see you give another run to Woody.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell you, Brennan, I don't think 20 seconds ran off the clock.
No.
On that play.
Back to the 10-yard line. That's where Junction City will take over with 2:12 left in the half.
They're giving Dom the outside too.
You got Lee and Owens
Look,
on
he's
this
calling.
side.
He's calling for it.
He's got the snap. Hankton's going to try to follow some blockers. Hankton, good tackle. Did not get tackled in the initial. Drug a guy 2 or 3.
7 right there.
Good
Need
first
to hurry
down
and get
carry.
back on the ball here. I mean, good
2
2
minutes
minute
left.
offense. If they do the same type of coverage right there, just on the inside, you'd like to see them. Well, he's giving the free rein to the outside right there for Dom. But he does have safety help.
Yeah, he does. Hankton's going to drop back. He's going to fade that over the middle. Good hands by
catch.
Hudson. Right at the 35.
First down, clock's going to stop for that.
Minute 34 left in the half. Junction City will have the ball to begin the second half. It's a minute 25 left here in the half.
You got the 2 Grimes brothers to this side right here. You got Dom on the inside.
I wouldn't mind seeing a cross route here. One of them go deep. Hankton's looking. He's got it. He's going to dump it over the middle. Good hand by Dom. Sheds 1 tackle. Sheds 2 tackles. And he's still on his feet.
This kid, so special. Stops it with one hand, brings it in.
Best part about it is D. Woody's a junior.
Oh, goodness.
Down to the 43-yard line in Gurdon territory.
These cowbells are really helping the defense, Brennan.
Yeah. Hankton in the gun. A minute 08 left in the half. He's got the snap. He's rolling out to his right. He's got Owens on the middle of the field. He's going to snap past Owens. Go Owens wrong way.
Yeah, you got to cut up field right there. You got 59 seconds right here. You like to see a timeout. There you go. Coach Ball and me on the same wavelength right there.
Yes, sir. At the 36. We're going to take 30 seconds with them. We'll be back in 30. Junction City has it at about between the 37 and the 36-yard line. 56 seconds left in the half.
56.5 to be exact.
Hankton's in the gun. He's scanning the field. He steps up in the pocket. He's got a man deep. That's Brennan Lee. Brennan Lee fighting for it.
Yeah.
My goodness, a lot of PI down there, man.
A lot of contact both ways. But
they were both fighting for the ball. Good job, Lee, fighting for it. .46 seconds left. It's 3rd and about 4. Got Woody in the backfield with Hankton. High snap. Hankton handles it well. He's throwing it deep. He's got him. He's going to run underneath it. Oh, my goodness.
It's right over. I mean, that's a tough kind of a catch right there.
It is. It's one you've come accustomed to just
seeing him catch, especially after he makes a one-handed one. But
that's a 4th and about 4 now. D-Ring.
Pinister coming back in.
I think you just let Hankton pick it up with his legs, get behind Pinister and run this thing.
I mean, yeah, that's been a – you got to go and tell Hankton right here. I mean, if it's not there, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, we get the ball back after the half.
First down's better than nothing right here.
Got Pinister in the backfield with Hankton. Hankton's going to draw back. He's going to bring it downfield. He's got Woody. One-handed catch. What a grab.
The Grimes brothers with the one hand.
Ring, ring, ring. Woody Grimes.
These guys.
What a catch.
I mean, again, right there, you had the first down easily right there if you're Hankton.
I thought it was a hair too far for him. And
I did too. Great job by the cameraman catching that bullet.
He said it was too fast.
Yeah.
When Woody gets an open field and gets that full head of steam going, man, he can fly.
He's got a lot of speed.
My goodness. What a throw by Hankton, though.
Going to get Cole Hamry another chance.
There it is.
Mr. Automatic.
Yes, sir.
Right up in there.
Shows why he is Mr. Automatic. That's going to bring it to 35-6. 31 seconds for the half. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Cole Henry getting set to kick this thing off. Going to kick it from the 35.
Yeah,
There we
kind
go.
of line it up right there.
I was fixing to say, I didn't think we had a flag.
Cole just gets a little excited every once in a while.
I don't blame him. We're ready to kick this thing off here. 31 seconds left in the half. Junction City will receive the second half kickoff.
Kicking it, gonna be.
Oh, I thought he had it
Almost
lost in the lights for a second. About the 15-yard line.
Good tackle by Flowers. Great tackle by Flowers.
The speedy sophomore. Right at the 20. 22.
I'm going to go with it, Brennan.
It's between it, boys. It's between it.
It's going to be the 23-yard line.
22 and a half. 21 seconds left here in the half.
They're just going to, I think you're going to run the ball, go to half right here.
I'm throwing the bomb, letting Woody pick it off and run it back for 6 if that's me.
You got Hankton at safety right here, too.
Yeah. Hankton's played a little safety this
Too
year.
high
like
safety. Kind of give another defensive look here.
In the formation they're in, they're just going to try to ground.
Little trap play right here.
Oh, he's got some space out there, though. Hankton's going to come up and
don't like your
push him out of bounds.
Don't like your quarterback taking hits like that, but
he had bad intentions when he flew up there, and well, he got it done. He pushed him out of bounds.
Yeah, he got the job done. That's what matters.
14 seconds left in the half.
So you're going to come out in wishbone here, double tight wishbone.
Try to go to the other side. Good job, Larry, blowing that up. Woody's coming full head of steam. Him and Banks clean that up at the 35. About a 2-yard pickup. That's going to bring us to the half. We'll be back. We'll come back in about 15 minutes. getting ready to begin the second half. We've added another guy with us here. Derek Rocket's going to be chatting it up with us a little bit.
Better make sure he keeps up with the camera.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to stay warm, fellas.
We don't need Dub to come up here and let him know.
Yeah. What an
Onside kick right
to
off the
start off
bat.
Graydon Henry not falling for it.
You know, Junction has been great this year on that. I was going to say it earlier. I was expecting an onside kick. That was a pretty good one there.
It really was. Caught me off guard, but Graydon was ready.
Junction has been exceptional at that this year, at being ready for that onside kick, you know. You've seen several good hands plays by the Dragons. Derek, what do you want to see here to start this second half?
Don't let off the throttle. I'd like to see them run the ball in the second half. You know, we were real successful throwing it in the first half, but go ahead and
feed the monsters.
Yeah. I'd like to see Hudson get a few carries and Penister get those big backs in there and just finish the night off strong.
We have a couple fans, a.k.a. Jordan Hammett, that wasn't sure which team was which. We're going to go ahead and confer. Junction City is in the white.
I mean, as customary for the away team.
Well, Jordan, you know, you just got to help him a little bit. Montre's going to take that and take it himself, and I believe he's going to. There's a flag. They're going to get Dom on the hold.
Good call. It kind of
I saw it. Turned him around.
Unnecessary, I believe, because I feel like Montre was going to be able to get to the outside.
When that kid spun like that, you could see it. I mean, it was a good call.
It was.
I mean, he'd already picked up about 15, maybe 16 before he had the hold. And
yeah,
like
spot foul right there.
I thought he had. I thought he was in the clear as it was anyway. I mean, it was kind of an unnecessary when Lamontre was trying to get that. Well, I guess he's accounted for more than 20 now. I believe it's 21. I believe that had been 22 he's accounted for.
Which, I mean, right there again, I mean, that's a penalty right there if somebody trying to do something, trying to help the teammate out just a little too much, though.
Back to the 46 on the Gurdon side of the field. Same formation. You got twins on this side, Dom far side, Penister in the backfield with Hankton. I think they got all sides.
Lining up both sides.
Well, he jumped kind of right there and made our guy move, so it's going to be a false, not a false start. It'll be an offsides penalty. If our guy hadn't moved, they might have just let it slide, but.
Yeah, he kind of stayed, and they didn't call it initially like you said.
He was like that. He was waiting on the call, but they took him a little bit.
Going to give Junction the first down at the 41, pretty close to the 40. He is going to get the snap. He's going to fake it to Penister. He's going to go around that left side. Hankton through the initial wave. Jumps over a guy, picks up another 2.
11-yard pickup, it looks like.
Down to about the 29.
I tell you what, this turf field really helps you spot, Brennan.
Yeah, I can actually see tonight. We actually have a good painted field. You know, I'm not going to name other fields, but I get to some that have a.
Penister, big hole right there.
Well, let me finish talking before you interrupt. Penister goes around the right side. I can see the numbers good on this one.
Going to get inside the 10 right there, right at the 10. Maybe 11 is where they're going to mark it.
Brady Penister hits that hole hard.
He does, man. He's
good job by the line opening. He had a good hole to run through. Going to fake the handoff. Montre's going to make a guy miss. He's going to try. I don't know how he got through. That did not get through him. Kind of got through that initial one. Credit Gurdon, man. They've made some tough tackles tonight.
They've made tough tackles for sure, especially out in space.
Good job of Hankton making something out of nothing there. Picked up 2. Same formation. Owens is trying to get the play call in. There is 9 on the play clock. Hankton, they got to get this play up 2 left. He's going to get the snap just in time.
Just in time. They're going to call the flag, though. That's not, shouldn't be, but they're going to call it. That's not a good call.
Yeah, I thought he got it off just in time.
Clearly got it off in time, but
back up 5.
I'm just glad it was a guy back there that's supposed to be making the call, not a line judge, like we saw in the first week.
Have you seen that before? Have you seen it?
Huh?
Have you seen that happen?
Just once, and I was caught off guard.
Here we go. 2nd and 12. Hankton's in the gun. Hankton.
Oh.
Hankton sheds a couple tackles.
Tried to reach out, got about the 6-yard line, looks like.
We were informed number 20 is a freshman, right? Or was it 22?
20. 22.
22. Good-looking freshman. You got Hankton out there. He's dropping back, looking the field, scanning it. He's going to sling it to Owens, and that's going to be a touchdown.
There. Yeah, I couldn't see the catch right here, but
good pass by Hankton once again. I don't know his numbers on the night.
He's done well, but, I mean, that's Owens again, man.
That's his second tonight, Owens?
Mm-hmm.
Second touchdown of the night.
Yeah.
He's going to bring on Mr. Automatic.
Sure.
Second drive of the game, Owens caught the touchdown pass after he caught about a 15-yarder.
Yeah, first drive.
Yeah, it was a nice pass right over the top of the defender.
Oh, I thought he got
almost
that, but Mr.
blocked.
Automatic is going to put that up and through. That was close.
But you see how he attacked the ball right there. He came
went
up a
to
lot
it.
more aggressively. And
We're just going to stay with you. They just agreed to run the clock from here. 30. That's Taylon's 4th touchdown of the year. Going to have a running clock here in the second half.
Taylon's a kid too, Brennan. Wherever we need him, he's going to step up.
He's a smart player.
Yeah, absolutely. Steps up, makes plays on defense, makes plays on offense.
Taylon's a junior. We'll have Taylon another year. Taylon is another one. It just seems like you and D would have both mentioned it. You need a big play, a 13, 14-yard pickup. Taylon Owens is a lot of times he's going to answer the call. And he stepped up and played quarterback this year.
Had a big game against Foul.
So you look to be the leader next year on the offense at the quarterback position.
And he just makes smart plays. You know, when Hankton's in trouble, he'll stop his route and find an open spot on the field.
Oh, yeah, he comes back.
Yeah.
That's one thing receivers do. You can come back. I mean, sometimes the quarterback, they want you to go deeper. I mean, that's something they kind of point to. But you need to
31.
Coming back to your quarterback, kind of helping him out. That's a big thing, and Owens does a good job with that.
Yeah.
See if we get some new ones on the field.
Well, it's going to be a starting defense coming back out. Brendan kind of excited for the freshmen to get back out there, but not yet. I think you got to kind of give the Stars another series or so.
You're supposed to look for names when they come on the field. We got to announce it. Gurdon will start at the 31. 42-6 here with 5.
Going to get to the outside
left.
right here. Baker again.
Good job of Larry.
Larry and Baker both wrapping up. Who else is in there?
Pinister, I believe. No, it was Hudson.
Well, there's another one right there already on the ground right there. And that is going to be Pinister, yeah. Pinister, I believe he's leading the team in tackles this year. He's done well, man.
Sophomore. Enough said. Sophomore.
Exactly.
Out there on defense right now, just kind of glancing around. You got Woody. You got Hudson. And Ivy. That's only seniors,
Thurman
right?
out here now, yeah.
Thurman, the junior. Thurman's kind of known as a hard hitter for this defense.
Pinister's another one of those kids, Brendan, wherever we need him. He could play any position out there on that field, I'm convinced.
Oh, absolutely.
And he's a big kid, and he's only going to get bigger. And with his work ethic, I mean, I'm just glad we get 2 more years of watching him play.
His reads have gotten a little bit quicker as the years progressed.
Yeah.
That's helped him tremendously. And on offense, you know what you're going to get with him. He's sure-handed, runs hard. I mean, it's been nice.
And he didn't play football last year, but he stayed in the weight room.
That's what it closed down. Thurman blowing it up right there.
The junior, Cowboy.
Thurman and Ivy. Ivy kind of getting out to the edge right there. You like to see that from your big lineman on the inside.
Yep. Mobile. 3rd and about.
They're about 7.
About 7, yeah. Call it 7. .355 left in the 3rd quarter. Demarion Henry on. Tony Hodges. Deuce and Ivy will check off. Going to hand off around that side. He sneaks through.
That hole.
Pinister finally brings him down, not before he can pick up several yards. 3:30 left in the 3rd quarter. Excuse me. Jeter got off. That's Javion playing up the middle.
So Javion and Hodges still right there in the middle.
Yeah. Marcus switch with Penister
We're
there.
running with a 4-3 linebacker set right here.
Hudson got there quick, got around the wrong side. Excuse me.
Good tackle right there by Larry.
Another good pickup there by Gurdon offense.
Yeah, you kind of got to stay. I mean, you got to stay prepared on the backside right there, kind of be ready for it.
Yeah, they ran misdirection a couple times.
They ran that play a few times, like our buddy Derek said.
We got a timeout.
Timeout, Junction.
We're going to take 30 seconds with them. It's 2:35 left in the third quarter, 42-6. Junction City on top, and we return.
It's got all the tools.
Pretty good drive here by the Go Devils.
Hand off to 4
It's not
right
broke,
here.
don't break it, and it's going to run into a host of Dragons. I can't even tell you who got there first. It was several.
Kind of look like Penister in there again, but the kind of
get there first.
wrapped up the running back, kind of held him up right there, but I mean, a gain of about 2.
Thought it was second down, right?
Yeah, it'll be second down.
Yeah.
Second, about 8. As you heard on the PA, a wall, a number 54 wall. Big Deuce, the sophomore. Coming around this side again. Number 3 is a good-looking kid. He has met Brennan Lee, but not before he could pick up.
Done a good job holding the edge right there. We kind of let go right there and kind of pick up another first down here.
20 at the 25. Minute 30 left in the third. You're going to see that's Brennan Lee checked off and Hudson come back.
Thurman.
That was Thurman, excuse me. Thurman come back in. This is kind of the Gurdon drive you're accustomed to seeing.
Yeah.
Just kind of ground and pound, switch sides, pick up 5, 6, break a 10, 12-yarder. And he goes right up the middle, and he's met fairly
right
quick.
there. It's going to be Hudson, I believe, with the tackle.
I believe Hudson wrapped him up first. Banks kind of cleaned it up, but Hudson
be another
wrote
pickup,
him down.
about 2 or 3 right there.
Under a minute to go here in the third. 42-6, Junction City. And once again, next week we'll be at home. If I remember right, it should be Manila that we're playing. If that was right, yeah, after everything's finalized. Manila will be a test. It's a home game. I want everybody to show up and be loud for this team.
Baker wrapping
yes,
it up.
Sir.
Big tackle for loss right there from number 44.
Sophomore, good hustle by Singleton. Remarcus.
I tell you, that's another one kind of filled in nicely at the linebacker position, Singleton.
Good-looking kid. It's going to
We have 15 seconds left right here. I believe that's going to be the last play we have this quarter.
Yeah, they're not in any hurry to get it going. I don't blame them. We're going to go ahead and take about a minute. It's 42-6. Junction City will return with some fourth quarter action. 3rd and long here for Gurdon. Had a nice drive, kind of stalled out here. A couple of nice plays by Baker and Hudson, I believe. Fakes, they're going to try to lull him to sleep.
Oh, that right there. Ah!
Had
right
3
there,
Dragons there ready to go.
Telling you, man, it was right there. I mean, I was kind of hoping that
I
it
was
was able to
kinda-
fall right into the lap of Woody right there.
That's who I was looking for. Larry,
They were all there. There was about 3 of them ready to make a play.
I believe Larry had 5 pass breakups up there at Fountain. I believe that was a school record. Larry's had several interceptions this year. I don't have an exact number.
Another sophomore.
A couple fumble
Another
returns
sophomore.
for touchdowns, and then that 1 interception, I believe, against Carlisle. Remember, they almost scored.
4 interceptions this year, several pass breakups. You got a one-on-one with Dom over there. He's looking over there. That's not a guy you want to challenge.
And he's
And
going to
you're
take
gonna
that
get
to
ready.
the house.
That's, yeah, you go ahead and you're not catching him. 4's got a beat.
4's
but
got
you're
an
not-
angle, but you got Penister right there. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, you're not catching that kid. I don't see any
Well, that
flags
was about
on the
a-
field.
Ended up being about a 90-something yard interception return for touchdown.
Add that to that resume of Dominique Grimes.
That'd be 2 interceptions tonight. So
That's
4
4
on
on
the
the year
year.
for Dom. In limited
Glad to say
defensive snaps.
Yeah.
he didn't start that until what about the foul game? I believe, is that
I
the
think
one?
so. Yeah, he come out against Fout. That was the game Hankton didn't play, and yeah, he come out in that. It's going to bring Mr. Automatic out for the PAT. It's 48-6 with 10 to go in the ball game.
Like to see Cole kind of come in, do what he's done the last 2 attempts. Not a lot of
Gets up
pressure
to
on
it.
that one.
Got it blocked.
Yeah. And got tipped.
Kind of like the right side, just letting him right through.
Yeah, you want to see a little bit better protection, and they've done better the last couple weeks, but I've seen that squeak through the last couple just kind of untouched in a way, man.
Yeah, it's got to be a little bit better blocking. Especially, I mean, edge rushers are one thing, but on the inside, that's
No
way
excuse.
too quick on a kick, punt or kick or anything like that. You can't let somebody loose on the inside with that straight run right to the kicker.
Get that cleaned up before next week. And like we were talking earlier, everybody show up to that one, be loud. We expect a big crowd, home playoff game. What more can you ask for?
There's some subs coming in right here. Got DJ Brown, got Justin
Brown.
Johnson coming in.
My
Got another-
boy,
Zamundre.
there he is, number 7, Zamundre Gray. Caldwell's on the field.
Caldwell. Is it Caldwell or is that?
22 Caldwell.
Yeah, it was Caldwell.
I just get
Cameron
him and Cole mixed up so many times.
17,
That's that blonde hair
that's
hanging
new.
out.
My boy Justin Johnson over here. Flanking this side.
Ooh,
Cameron on the
kind
other
of an
side.
arm sleeve. He's kind of got some swag going
He's
on
swagged out
tonight.
tonight.
With a
He's
towel out the backside too.
Boy's ready to make a play. Let's see what he does here. Cameron flanking that far side. The
With the
speedster, I
boot.
thought he was a little far
Another
offside.
offsides.
By about 5 yards. It was a little, he timed it. It was kind of a slow going kick, and he was about at the 45 before we kicked it. Yeah. Where we kicked that from the 35. It is 8 minutes to go in this one.
Ref right there, the 50 with the cannon.
Absolute
Cole
missile.
Henry. What a missile.
Good hands by Cole.
I mean, that's a Swiss Army knife right there, Cole Henry.
Do you add another weapon to Lamontre Hankton's passing plans?
I think he'd be pretty, I mean, chances of something in the slot.
I'm going to keep my eye on JJ over here, Mr. Johnson. Flowers on the far side. I want to watch Brown as well. Keep an eye on Zamundre Gray. Again, I thought he was, it's going to go out of bounds. Yeah, I mean, I thought Flowers, again, was a little too quick. Cameron, one of the fastest kids on the team. I mean, he's a speedster.
I mean, he's doing his job trying to get down there
Yeah,
as quick
absolutely.
as possible.
Go
See,
lay a
on the
lick.
defensive side, you kind of come back with the majority of the guys that played a good bit. Got Greg
Got
Henry
Brown.
come back there. Got Brown at the
Yeah.
corner spot over there.
Taylor's going to come in, play some safety.
Got Lee. He's going to be moved over to the linebacker position.
I'm not seeing Lee at some linebacker. Ball's on the ground. I think they
look like we got it right there. Javion Davis ran right into his arms.
The senior. Let's see if we can get some of these freshmen on the field. I wouldn't mind hitting Justin Johnson here for about a 35-yard strike. See if Kennedy comes on the field. Or is Owens going to take the snap? I believe Owens is going to take these snaps. 60, that is.
Yep.
Oh, I'm losing.
I can't. I blank too.
I'll think of it in a minute. Number 60.
There's Gray coming in.
Zamundre Gray, number
He
7,
got
got Caldwell.
Caldwell going to be getting the carries.
I can't believe I blanked on this kid's name.
You got New going to come over here. Going to be
Brennan Lee on the other side.
Going to give the handoff to Caldwell.
Caldwell hits that hole nicely.
Caldwell after the big pickup. Finally.
Oh, Deuce right here.
Matthew Shern, number 60.
Shern, that's right.
I kept wanting to say Greer, but Greer is no longer on the team, I do not believe. Mr. Shern, number 60.
Yeah, I believe that's Britton coming in, number
Brady
55.
I wouldn't mind hitting New in stride right here.
I'd like to see New getting the end zone this year.
Going to hand back off to Caldwell, hit immediately. 5 minutes left in this one.
48-6 right now in favor of the Dragons. I mean, Bernie, they've done what you've wanted to see the last few weeks.
Dominated
what you
the football
see.
game. And this is the momentum you come and bring into the playoffs. This is the team everybody expected at the beginning of the year, and they're gelling at the right time. Another handoff to Caldwell. Caldwell hit immediately.
Yeah, inside blocking kind of let somebody shoot through the gap right there.
53 coming on. That's
another
Nehemiah Caldwell.
Caldwell. You got
Flowers
Flowers
and
coming in.
Graydon Henry on the field as well. That was Bolton that just come off, number 61. Chandler Jones is going to check out. Chandler Jones is going to check back in.
We need a center. I can't really. I think Hodges is the only other person I've seen take snaps. We need a tackle on this
now
side.
he kind of got that shaking up hand there at that first game against Grove. Here comes Hodges himself.
Well, he needs to scoot over
Play
a little
clock's
bit.
at 5.
We're going to get a guard.
Another handoff. That's Flowers. Flowers trying to get around the outside. Flowers does. Flowers hit at about the 22, 23.
Right about the same line of scrimmage it was.
Let's go ahead and open it up. Hit Gray right here on that far side. They're paying him 0.
Yeah.
Fourth down. Are they going to bring out the field goal team?
We are going to try it, Brennan.
Here we go, boys.
Let's see. It's going to end up being about a. Let's see. It's going to end up being. Let's see where they're going to set it up right here. About a 36-yard field goal.
Plenty of leg. He's got plenty of leg.
He does. You just got to have the blocking right there.
They better clear the concession stand right here. Like you said, Dewood, give him some blocking. If Cole's not amped up for this one, it's in the cold. Bad snap. Owens is going to have to hit Woody. Woody's got the catch.
First down at least.
Stiff arms a man. He's going to find the end zone.
Well, you know, I think that's what we were drawing up to begin with.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure it was going to be a fake from the beginning.
It was Owens that threw it, right?
Yeah, it was Owens. Another touchdown pass for Owens. That's two receiving touchdowns and then one passing on the night.
Have yourself a game, Taylor Owens. Now, Mr. Automatic is set to tee this thing up. Yeah, the snap was low.
I think you go back to the same play right here, Brennan.
And it is up, and it is good. Cole Henry puts that up and in. There's 2:28 left in this
54-6.
one. The exclamation point on this season. Junction will go into the playoffs 7-3. Losses coming to Harmony Grove, Haynesville, and Prescott. Looking back, D-Wood, we've talked about it plenty. Harmony Grove game, this team right here, you like that they win that game. You take away the mistakes. The Haynesville game, you kind of got punched in the mouth a little bit.
Yeah, that was when you kind of saw that your toughness wasn't there is when that Haynesville game came through.
And then we're feeling a little better going into Prescott. And
y'all guys have a great night.
All right, brother.
Y'all
CB.
be safe on the way back.
Yes, sir.
See you, Mr. B. Jones.
Defensive coordinator showing some love to the
I'm not
DSN
washing
crew.
this hand the rest of the night.
Former Razorback.
Minute 40 left in this one.
Big Alabama fan. Really
I'll
excited
watch.
about shaking the hand of a Razorback right there.
Hey, he could have been a Tide player.
But he wasn't.
He should have been.
I'll wash your hand for you, Brendan. Don't worry.
Kind of holding the horses back right here. Cole Hamry just ready to boot this thing.
He's got everybody. Flowers scooted
kinda
back off the
kick.
field. I thought Flowers was on the field.
Come back to this side. Justin Johnson with an angle.
Oh, he didn't quite get there.
Big
Who's
tackle right
that?
here. That's going to be number
That's
7, Gray,
Samundre
freshman.
Gray.
Man, yeah. I'm excited about that kid, Brendan.
Well, he's got a lot to be excited about. The kid can fly. He put his nose down right there and made a good tackle.
So we got under a minute, 55 seconds running clock right here.
Justin Johnson, we
They might
got
get
that
one
on
or two
video,
plays
brother.
off.
That was that angle right there. Whew.
Just a little bit better angle. That's all we asked for.
Another. This guy right here. I'm surprised he's not sleeveless sewing the thing off. Ben Roethlisberger Jr.
Oh, my goodness.
Got 35 seconds left in this one. Like to think one more play. Shern's going to trot on the field. Don't see any more new faces out there.
Yeah, I think they probably just go back to the run right here.
Baker's going to come on late. Going to go end around. Lee's got a beat on it, and Lee's
Good
going to make that
tackle
tackle.
right there. Lee, seen that play a little bit too many times tonight.
Yeah,
That's
that
going to
should
be it
wrap
right
it
there.
up. D-Wood, what do you expect? Derek, what do you expect to see next week in the first round at home?
Keep up the momentum. Like you said, they're gelling at the right time, and we got to come out early, and we got to punch them in the mouth, and we got to protect home field.
Protect home field and feed off your fans. D-Wood,
I mean,
any closing statement?
I mean, that's what you like to see right here. You came out after last week. I mean, you came out and truly dominated Horatio, and you came out this week 55-6 as a final. I mean, that's what you like to see. That's kind of what we've been used to, and we're kind of glad to be getting back to it. But you got to continue that same mindset and continue this type of play on to the playoffs.
Absolutely, because if you come up and slip now, there's no going back. We'll see y'all next week in the Border Town.